Oh, my word. My word of my word. I didn't hit the second button. Oh, my goodness. Didn't hit the second button. Hello, hello, Miss Grace. Hello, Janice. Hello, Not Crazy by Crazy Lady. Hello, hello, Drew K. Hello, everybody. Happy 4th of July. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a great day so far. I hope everything's been great. Hey, Nyla. Hello, welcome in. I figured that everybody's out watching fireworks. I can hear them from here. They have not stopped at all. They've been going all day and all night. Me and the dogs stepped out. Dogs, I should say, stepped out earlier, and they are just booming all over the place. Hello, hello. Happy 4th of July. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody. Woo! Ah, my ears are still popping. But I hope everybody had a great day. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. America. I hope everybody's having a great day. I seriously do. I got my tummy filled, but I didn't do it this time right before I come on. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm not feeling so bad. Hey, Carolyn. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, dears. Thank you, Carolyn. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Since I didn't give y'all a... Uh-oh. Let's do this. Hold on. I think. I'm all messed up tonight because I thought I hit the second button. I done went through my intro, everything. Look. Just for you. That's just for you, Carolyn. Thank you. Excuse me. Hey, Margaret. Hello, hello. Hello, welcome, everybody. I know everybody's out listening to fireworks. Hey, Terry. Happy 4th of July. Hello. I got your Gary got your letter, and I want to thank you for writing. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you both. I appreciate you both. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, I think he wrote me back and he let me know, how much, y'all are doing. And I appreciate you both. I want you to know I appreciate you both so much. Thank you so much. Love you. I wanted to come on here because I know this is a busy time for everybody, but I still wanted to make time for Sebastian. And now I wanted to add Jonathan to this live too, because they say they have a sighting for Jonathan, right? And I thought that was very important that we get that information out on him. And I'll try not to take up all of your time, but I did want to, bring that up. Oh, excuse me. I did want to bring that up because I think it is so, so important. And anyone who hasn't been following Jonathan Hoang, Jonathan's been missing since March, and they think that they do have a sighting of him. And I'll tell you what, it looks just like him. Hey, little orange man, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. And so we're just going to talk about Sebastian and him just a little bit and kind of mix it. Excuse me. So thank you so very much. Sebastian Wayne, Drake Rogers, and Jonathan Hoang, two missing boys, and both of them, have autism, but they're both so different. They couldn't be more different cases, and that's just my opinion. Different stories, they're very heartbreaking though, both of them. I was sitting here and listening to the fireworks, and I went out, like I said a while ago, and was watching them. Hey, M. Blanc, hello. He was at the house number. I know, wasn't, yes, and I think he was trying to get back to his, possibly, if that's him, I think he was trying to get back to his home. That was really coincidental, and I don't believe in too many coincidences, in my opinion. But I was sitting here, and as I went outside and was watching too, as it got dark and all that stuff, I just thought, I can't imagine in a million years these two cases being so different. But listening to these fireworks going off loud, popping, and seeing the sparks in the sky from those fireworks, as the night falls. And again, you can probably still hear them outside my window. And that's from in town and everywhere around here. Seriously. Well, I can't help but think of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and at the same time, Jonathan Hoang. Both missing. Both has autism. And yet there's two different cases. To me, they're like night and day. But I'm not going to sit here and compare them today, because none of that matters. What matters is both of these young men need to be found, and they need to be brought home. And, I wanted to bring some light on that tonight. Those that don't know, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was 15 when he went missing from his home a little bit over 16 months ago. Brown hair, brown eyes, 5'5", and he weighed approximately 120 pounds, black framed glasses, black pants, and a black shirt. And they said he left with no shoes, no coat, or anything. While there was no scent, no credible leads, anything, nothing on video camera that has been anywhere to be found or proved, or that LE's come out and said, we just don't know where Sebastian is. And everybody is trying to find him. They have been working so hard. They have had drones, horseback. They went door to door. They have, done everything in the world, as far as I know, that should have been done, especially in the beginning. Although that I feel that they dropped the ball. Sebastian had a lot of resources, and they could not find Sebastian. And still can't find Sebastian. Hey, Daniel, happy 4th of July. Welcome in. But what if he's out there somewhere tonight, the 4th of July, somewhere with all of this noise, and Jonathan's, or if that is Jonathan, which, gosh, if it's not, I don't know, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I was just thinking, with this video that we've seen that they've put out that they think is Jonathan, I should put it that way, I guess. It's just triggered a lot. And I thought, but what if Sebastian is out there tonight with all this noise like that and unfamiliar surroundings, just trying to get home and he can't? What if he can't? What if he's unrecognizable now? We didn't even get up-to-date photos of Sebastian other than the last video that we saw that we take screenshots of all the time, and that's from the Texas Roadhouse. I mean, there's a couple, a few weeks old or maybe a month or two or something like that, but they didn't put out those videos or those pictures that night. They didn't put out the last picture of Sebastian. His mom didn't. And so we don't have any real up-to-date photos of Sebastian. So what if he's been out there and he looks different, and people don't know what they're looking for? Hey, Fuzzball. And what if he's scared? But where is he? We can't give up on him. And then there's Jonathan. In the last few days, that case has really brought hope for his family and all of us, even though that case hasn't been talked about as much. But it's really been out there the last few days because they really, and I mean law enforcement, everybody really thinks that that is a good possibility that is Jonathan. Jonathan's 21 years old, but people say, well, he's 21. He's 21, but the difference in him and Sebastian is very high functioning. A lot of kids that are high functioning, he could be labeled as high functioning. I don't know. But I don't think so because they say he has a mind of a 7 to 9-year-old and more on the 7-year-old spectrum. But that's not Sebastian. His teachers and some people say you couldn't even tell anything was wrong with Sebastian. Maybe a little stuff here and there. But we got this 21-year-old out there, possibly now on video. He too is autistic. And they've caught him on doorbell cameras. Whoever he is. And he looks scared. Hey, Moonflower. And I'm worried about him tonight. I'm worried about these fireworks. That's something we can't control. Jonathan went missing from his home in Arlington, Washington. And he, this Sunday, March 30th, in the 114th Drive Northeast. Then, on Monday, June 23rd, this video came out and this photo in Kirtland, Washington. That's about an hour away, or a little bit maybe more, given traffic. But it's about an hour away from his house. Although they have not confirmed this yet, they're trying very hard, and searches are ongoing now as we speak. There's volunteers who went there. There's volunteers who were there all day yesterday, and they are out there searching, and it's ongoing. You had a man from a car lot in Florida. I'm sorry if anybody knows it, they can put it in here. I forgot the name of it. But he added $90,000, I believe, with the parents' $10,000 to make it $100,000 reward. That was out of the kindness of his heart, although he did have one, a distant family member working somewhere further down the line that he had just found out about that was kin to Jonathan. I think that was very good of that man. We need to find out who that car dealership was, because I don't remember. I'm sorry. Maybe we'll figure it out in a minute. If we do, please drop it. I just know it's in Florida somewhere. I know it's Toyota. I know that, but I can't remember the name of the Toyota dealer. But this young man not only looks identical to missing Jonathan, his parents and his sister also believe that to be him. Hey, Brianna's World. He also and his parents verified through the video that he also seemed to have on the same clothing that he did when he was last seen in March, when he was reported missing. So that's pretty big right there. There's also this little coincidence. Like I said, I don't believe a lot in coincidence, but there's this little coincidence there that where he was captured on video camera, that actual house number was 114, and it was the same street as his home over an hour away, which could he have possibly been confused and looking for his house and been on a street with the same name going towards the house number? He come around that house, and to me, he was holding his arms, holding them up. And we'll see in a minute. I look like I've put that down like an idiot, but I guess I'll go back and try to find it. But, it also brought me to mind, and that's in Kirtland, Washington, where they think they've spotted him. It's scary, and it blows my mind because I go back and I think about what Chris Proudfoot said about Sebastian. I have that, but in hindsight's put it up many times, and it always bothered me. It was the one where Chris said about Sebastian, the worst thing that could happen is if he ran out and he got away and someone saw him. I never knew what he meant by that. I mean, I thought, my God. Chills ran over me when I saw Jonathan. Did he run away? Did he get out? Did he escape? And then I got to thinking about Sebastian. So I wonder if this is Jonathan. Did he get out where he was being held? I don't know. I think maybe he was lured. I think maybe offline, because they say that since he's 21, and I don't understand why. I have no clue why they can't just get a subpoena and get the things that they need to get into his computer, especially since he's in danger. But I don't know those things. Again, we're dealing with somebody over age, but don't have the capacity. But I think it's because the parents didn't have full control of his stuff. But why can't they get a warrant? They know he's in trouble. I don't know. So he didn't take any money. He didn't take anything to really survive on. No clothes, no nothing like that. So it's all very, very strange, in my opinion. He didn't take any ID with him. Excuse me. No passport. Yeah, I think he had shoes, Miss Grace. And Miss Grace said, I was fixing to fall over. But yeah, I think he had shoes. And as far as I know, Miss Grace said, thank God. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I probably would have said that is really two coincidence there. uh, but they're asking you if you see him to take a not a screenshot, I keep saying screenshot, take a photo of him and to please call 911. But they are searching for him now. And, you know, hopefully, I hope this will be resolved by morning time because I think they just got the people looking yesterday. I'm not sure if they started the searches yesterday. I started getting a bunch of emails yesterday, and I started really posting on him. I worry, just like I do daily about Sebastian. Sebastian should have been found. I worry about that. And I still, if you have any information on Sebastian, I want you to still call the 1-800-TBI-FIND. I want you to call all the numbers, all of them, the 615-451-3838, the FBI. I want you to call 1-833-TELL-DOG. I want you to call all of the numbers. We got to get Sebastian found, and I pray that he is found soon. Same thing for Jonathan. I pray that he's found safe and sound soon. I don't know. Let me put y'all just a minute. Lord have mercy. Let me see. I knock this down. Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Hold on a minute. Let's see. I need y'all to see Jonathan for those who don't know. Hold on a minute. See if it's on top here. Let me get it. See if I can get it on top. See if I can find the latest one. First of all, let me read. Oh, that was 24 hours ago. Hold on. All right. Yeah, this is the one I want y'all to see. Actually, no, this is one of his mother. All right. Hold on just a second. Okay. I got to send it so it'll be on top of my email and I'll go get it. Sorry, y'all. All right, I think this is King TV. So make sure, Millie, if you will, make sure when I get this back up, you drop the link. I had to come back so I could share it. Hold on just a minute. Sorry, y'all.
From Kirkland is sparking new hope in the journey to find Jonathan Hoang.
It's our best chance finding him at this point. It's the most promising lead we've had.
The 21-year-old man who has autism is from Arlington and has been missing for 3 months.
I really believe there is Jonathan. He's really trying, to find his way home.
His family says the person caught on camera on the evening of June 23rd bears a remarkable resemblance.
Resembles my brother, and what stood out to me is the way in which he walked and carried himself, his posture.
His sister says the location of the possible sighting is interesting too.
That the street number is 114th Lane, Northeast 114th Lane, Kirkland, and my parents live on 114th Drive, Northeast in Arlington. So we're thinking maybe, possibly, he was trying to find his way home.
It's been unbearable. It's been really hard.
The lack of answers has been weighing on loved ones. Jonathan vanished without his jacket or money from his family home, a place his father says is his safety zone.
He does everything very habitually. He doesn't change his routine. That's just how he behaves, on the spectrum. He presents very well as a normal cognitive adult. But once you engage him and talk with him, you realize that he is not a 21-year-old. At most 10,
His family sharing this video, hoping to raise awareness.
We have to be here for him. We have to advocate for him because he can't advocate for himself. He cannot help himself.
Well, the family is also working with Crime Stoppers to offer a $10,000 reward for information leading to Jonathan. Jessica?
And Natalie, what does law enforcement have to say about this possible sighting?
Well, today, Kirkland police are spreading the word about it. They're sharing the video on their social media platforms. They're also asking people if they see Jonathan to call 911 right away, and if possible, take photo or video of him that they could share with law enforcement as they continue to investigate this case. Jessica?
Okay. Natalie Swaby reporting in Kirkland tonight. Thank you, Natalie.
They're taking it serious, and I'm sorry. I'll report on it again tomorrow. I thought I had this up, and I clicked it all off a while ago when I thought I was live, but I wasn't. Anyway, but yes. Do y'all think that looks like him? Because I sure think it looks like him. I mean, that's real close. If that's not him, I don't know, but we was fooled once in Sebastian, so I don't know. But the police is really taking it serious. That's what's got me. And then his mom and dad and his sister. So, and the way he walks and everything, it's just, it's heartbreaking. And then Sebastian, we can't. Let me do this. I got old hag tonight. Let's see. There's my picture. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Here's several pictures of him right here for anybody coming in who don't know. And again, if you have any information on Sebastian, you need to call any of those numbers. And you can also hit the FBI link and it'll bring up that poster right there. You can print out the posters and you can hand them out. You can share them and do all of those things. Anytime that you see somebody share or talking about Sebastian, you can share that. Same with Jonathan. Anything that'll help these kids, share their flyers, share their name, share their face, hashtag them. I guarantee you there's somebody that don't know about them. I know, M. Blunt. I know, me too. Me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you saw Miss Carolyn come in here. Miss Carolyn, let me know that I wrote to Gary and her husband, and I'm doing more behind the scenes than you think that I am. And I appreciate her coming in here, popping in here, and letting all of y'all know that I too am working behind the scenes. And that's on my own. Nobody is working with me. I do this on my own. So I want to say, again, I'm not going to keep you on here, but I do want to say to all of the parents in these two young men, I'm just so sorry that you all are having to get through this holiday, that you should be celebrating with your missing sons. And then, I hope they both of them find their way back to you in your arms soon. I pray they do, and I hope they're both safe, and I hope they will both be okay. We can't stop looking, and we can't give up. May both of these boys, Jonathan and Sebastian, and all of the missing kids, find their way home soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you all. Thank you to all of my mods. Thank you, Miss Carolyn, for dropping in. I appreciate that. I love y'all. Thank you, and Mr. Gary, for what you're doing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who will watch this. And thank you for always supporting Sebastian. Thank you, Miss Grace. Love you. Y'all have a great night, and happy 4th of July. Bye. Hi, Carla. Bye.